Good morning. Welcome to this edition of the 401 Talk Zone radio show. My name is Leon Jones. This morning's topic: breakfast is the most important meal of the day. Breakfast is the most important meal of the day. Now, why is breakfast important? Well, most of us who get up during the day, go to work, have had a break between last meal, which was dinner, and we had sleep. So breakfast really is your break to fast. Well, you took a break from eating, you went to bed, that was your fasting period. Now you have to get up and replenish yourself. And if you eat a well-balanced breakfast, you can burn off those calories quickly during the day because you're more active during the day. And with that being said, you won't overeat. Now, when I've done videos on nutrition in the past, what I've always tried to do is get people to utilize their height and weight to get the amount of calories that you must need every day in order to have a balanced diet. The biggest meal of the day should be breakfast, because breakfast is easier to burn off. In fact, breakfast is very light. Get up in the morning, you cook a couple of eggs, you can have multi-grain toast. If you want to check your urology out, a good glass of unsweetened cranberry juice is good for you. A cup of coffee is great for you, because what coffee does, it raises your metabolism. So any exercise that you do, particularly if you're at work, there are a number of people that are going walking at work. Well, a good metabolism, when it's sped up, you burn calories a lot faster. And the reason why breakfast is the most important meal of the day, because you're getting most of your fuel so you can work through the day. Because there's a lot of activity that you're going to go through during the day, even at work. And you don't have to eat a big lunch. You can eat some snacks. You can drink your water. But having a balanced breakfast at the start of the day is going to get you through the day. One must understand, though, that diets aren't one size fits all. Must remember that. You have to know your own body. But you can eat what you like. And in order for breakfast to work for you, you got to eat breakfast every day. Now, here's what I don't urge you to do when it comes to breakfast. Don't stop and get fast food every day. Fast food is high in preservatives and high in calories. What I'm urging you to do is learn to cook your own food. See, one of the reasons why Americans are overweight is because we eat out more. And eating out more costs more money, and you're not getting good food. In fact, most of the food is packed with some type of chemical. If you look at children's cereals, they got phosphate in them. I'm talking about the Lucky Charms and the Alphabets. You look at all of your fast food, it's high in sodium. Now, I know the daily recommended allowance is 2,400 milligrams, but you look at all the preservatives. And sometimes what you eat that affects your moods as well. Because most of the food that you're getting at fast food restaurants is basically processed food. A number of your foods are high in sugar. This is why I urge individuals, when they eat breakfast, drink black coffee with cinnamon in it. Drink a glass of water with lemon. Make sure your breakfast is balanced. You want to be full, but not uncomfortable. But you want to maintain a consistent diet when you have breakfast every day. And what I mean by consistent diet, you want to have breakfast in your diet every day. You can't piecemeal a diet if you want it to work for you. That being said, most of us have a transient society. So if you don't want to eat a big breakfast, just get up and have coffee and a multigrain English muffin and a cup of yogurt. Now, you don't even have to have yogurt with sugar in it. You could get some granola and some fruit and put in that yogurt, have a glass of water, of course with that multigrain muffin, and that breakfast will work for you. Then you need a snack in the middle, and a good snack is always nuts. They have omega-3. They're not fatty. Now, if you're going to do fats, even for breakfast, make sure they're monounsaturated fats and polysaturated fats. Saturated fats and sugars are no good for you because that raises your blood pressure and your risk of getting diabetes. So, what I'm urging everybody to do is eat breakfast in the morning. Cook your own breakfast. Don't eat out. I mean, I know these fast food restaurants are putting the calories on the menu. Get your calories from cooking your own meals because you control what you put in your meals. And a home-cooked meal is always better than eating out. Saves you money. Certainly doesn't take you time to cook breakfast. It does. However, one must understand that if you want to lose weight, you must have a strong diet. And again, when it comes to breakfast, breakfast is the cheapest, one of the easiest to make. You can have a high-calorie breakfast. Stay away from those bad carbs, though, like sugar. But in the middle of the day, you will burn off your breakfast. Because being active, your metabolism is sped up, where if you go to bed at night after dinner, it's when your metabolism slows down because of the lack of activity. Breakfast is easier to digest because of the activity. And that's what you want to do. You want to be able to have a reasonable calorie intake, then a little activity. Good walking would be about 15 to 30 minutes of brisk walking. But as I repeat myself, because repetition is the mother of all teachings and skills. If you add breakfast to your diet every day, you will then have a balanced diet. And then you don't have to overeat when it comes time for lunch and dinner. Don't forget to add water to every meal that you eat. But eating breakfast, it stands for break from fasting. That's why it's important. Breakfast is the fuel that gets you going every morning. So be consistent. Add breakfast to your diet. Because a healthy diet and exercise leads to less diseases such as high blood pressure, arthritis, although arthritis is not a disease, but it can affect your body as well, diabetes, your immune system will be stronger. Most of all, you'll feel healthy. Getting healthy takes work. But start off with eating a good breakfast. And then take the rest of the day to burn it off with some activity such as walking. And that's my commentary for this edition of the 411 Talk Zone radio show for this morning, Friday, May 19th, 2017. You can tune into the 411 Talk Zone radio show every Saturday from 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. on Blog Talk Radio. Tomorrow's radio show, I am going to be discussing narcissism. Next week, I'm going to talk about bipolarism. So you don't want to miss any of my shows. So if you want to get on the air, the guest calling number is 215-383-5785. And if you like my videos, please share and subscribe to the 411 Talk Zone radio show right here on YouTube so I can continue to give you quality information for educational purposes from a professional, mature perspective. Now, on my channel, I don't engage in debates, controversial or emotional issues, nor do I participate in drama or unnecessary bickering. Why? Because it's counterproductive. What I'm here to do is to educate, which during the process of education, I research the information, post the links under my videos to let you know that the information that I have researched is good information. And I take my own personal experiences and share them so you won't make the same mistakes that I made, and you'll have an easier time in the real world, because the real world is very challenging. If you don't have the information, it's going to be very difficult and you'll struggle. And what I'm doing, I'm providing information that's realistic but positive. Go right here on YouTube, you hear a lot of negative information. You won't get that here. Everything I'm doing is going to be about uplifting and being positive, because you need to strengthen your mind and not be consumed with all of the influences that are around you, because they will corrupt your mind. And I want to tell you that knowledge is power. And if you have a business, a topic, or a new YouTube channel that you would like for me to discuss on YouTube or Blog Talk Radio, please email me at lej6521@gmail.com. I like comments. So if you want to leave a comment under the video. But make sure that your comments are pithy. No bloviating, pettifogging, or filibuster me if you wish to opine. That's it for this video. Till next time, my name is Leon Jones. Remember, please be gentle and respectful to each other, and have a wonderful and blessed day.